All right, shalom, shalom. All right, this is GMS Charlotte. All right, I'm the brother Aishiar.
I'm a one.
All right, before we get started, we want to say Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. All right, double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth, and double salutation to all you Akim out there that's pushing his word with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers.
Shalom.
Hey, man, so we're back with another lesson. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to add our 2 cents in, all right, because that Stockholm Syndrome, all right, that's within our people, within Israel, man. It has to go, man.
That's right.
All right? And see, our people just can't come out of that, man. The love of their oppressor, man. You know, they just can't see that the so-called white man being the devil of the scriptures, man. You know, being the Edomite, as the scriptures say, man.
Okay.
All right? And like I said before, you got people of the circumcision, all right, that's teaching these wayward doctrines, man.
Okay.
All right? The so-called white man is the Edomite of the Bible, man. All right? There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. All right? The scriptures say what they say.
That's right.
All right? So with that, we're going to get right into it, man.
This is Psalm 17 and 13.
Come.
Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Right. The scriptures say, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, man. Job 9 and 24 tells you that the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, man.
That's right.
All right? You can't get around it, you know? It says the wicked, which is thy sword, man. All right? The so-called white man is the sword of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
All right? The Lord set up, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai set up the white man to punish Israel, man.
Esau was the Lord's belt, man.
Come.
You know, meant to punish us, man. You know, we were brought over here in captivity, so the Lord is using the so-called white man to beat us, man, to punish us, man.
Come. Who else could that be, man? All right? The Ishmael, the Arab, that's not the wicked that's ruling the earth, you know?
Right.
So who else could that fit, man?
Right.
It ain't the Hamite, it ain't the Chinese. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 14. For men which are thy hand, O Lord.
It said from men which is thy hand, man. The Lord is using this devil to destroy Israel, man. To punish Israel. That was his purpose. Go ahead.
For men of the world which have their portion in this life.
Yeah, men of the world which have their portion in this life, man. All right, because Esau has everything, man. All right, starting with the top tribe, the head tribe, Amalek, man.
Yep.
All right, the so-called Jew, man. They own everything, man. You know.
It says, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure.
Right, and it says whose belly which thou hast hid with hid. Salaki, read that again.
It says, whose belly thou hast filled with thy hid treasure.
Right, whose belly which thou hast filled with thy hid treasure, man. Get Psalms 135 and 4. All right, because that's talking about Israel, man. The Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You're still enslaved under this devil today, man. You're that hidden treasure, as the scriptures speak of.
Okay. Psalms 135 and 4. For the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, hath chosen Jacob unto himself, and Israel for his peculiar treasure.
And Israel for his peculiar treasure. And I believe when you look up that word peculiar in the blue letter, it goes back to hidden, valuable treasure, if I'm not mistaken, man.
Okay.
Which is the Israelites, man. We are the apple of the Most High's eye, man.
Yep.
You see?
It says, jumping back, Psalm 17 and 14. For men which are thy hand, O Lord, for men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure, they are full of children, and leave the rest of the substance to their babes.
Right, they are full of children, and they leave the rest of their substance unto their babes, man. Like the brother was, me and the brother was rapping earlier, man. He was saying about the generational wealth that these devils have, man. You Jakes don't have substance to pass on to your children's children and your children's children. All right, that's these Edomites, man. Who else is doing that, man?
Jakes don't have anything for of inheritance. Closest thing y'all have to that is a will, which that's not even nowhere close to what the so-called white man has, man.
They, like what you say, you had the trust funds.
Yep.
You see
all that, man. Just hey, they had these lucrative businesses. They stepped down. They got another their son or whoever to go right back in and take the spot like nothing happened. Nobody left, man. Showing you that's the devil, man. The devil got the rulership right now, man.
He's in power.
This Psalms 49 and 11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Right. See, that goes back to the so-called white man, man. The Edomite. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue on forever, man. As we just read, man. They pass their substance unto their babes, man. Go ahead.
And it says, and the dwelling places to all generations, they call their lands after their own name.
Right, their dwelling places to all generations, man, passing that wealth, that substance unto their children. All right, and they name lands after their own names, man.
Okay.
Because this devil, what has he done? He's changed the borders. He's changed the names of these lands. He's changed the landmarks. All right, he's the one that's behind that, man.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, you see, remember the video we went over when we had the Skype lesson, and the dude, the kite that was in the land of Israel was saying like, hey, Israel will always and forever be our land.
Khan.
Like that's not your land, man.
Khan.
You took that land by deceit and force, man.
Khan. And
now you claiming that that's your land. Same way you did, the Africa, Asia, and all these different lands, man.
Khan.
You came and conquered the land and named them after yourself. That's why nobody knows the true landmasses anymore, man. Unless you do like the actual research, man.
Khan. Same thing they did to America.
Exactly.
When you had Gad and Reuben over here.
Exactly.
Came over here, pillaged the land, killed the people, gave them diseases, changed the names, put borders around it.
Okay.
Who else fits these scriptures, man? And see, that's why you guys that's teaching false doctrine, you're gonna be found out, man. You are being found out,
right?
Man. Go ahead.
Psalms 37:14 says the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation.
You got it.
It says there the wicked have drawn out the sword and bent their bow, man, because they have passed all these different legislations and laws and philosophies and everything to keep our people lost and docile, man. Getting these false leaders out here to pacify our people and all that, man, to keep us from coming into the truth.
That's right.
They know who we are, man. They don't want us to come back to Yahweh Shemel Shai. They know once we come back, learn the name again and start, serving the law, statutes, commandments, man, and start praying to the Lord to redeem us, man. He's gonna fulfill the promise that he made along with that when King David, made that promise with him, man. So they use these niggas, these sellouts, man, to help further the narrative to keep our people lost, man. It says they have to cast down the poor and needy, which is our people as a whole, man. They keep these niggas in their back pocket to feed different push the agenda, these different doctrines, different lies. Esau can be saved. There's gonna be all these different stuff they push in the kingdom, man. They don't give you the full truth, man. But that's part of that crafty counsel that they have, man. And it says and the slaves such as be of upright conversation, man, because they slander the men of the Lord, man. Mm-hmm. We're the only ones out here giving you the whole truth, man. And they call us these different names, rapists, terrorists, and all this stupid shit.
Radicals.
When that's actually them, man. And these niggas that took in the Judas purse are helping fund that too, man. You got like your ISUBKs and IUICs. These niggas is doing the same thing the so-called white man is doing, man.
And the ones that can't see Esau being the devil, like you say, you just fit right into the agenda, man.
That's right.
You guys are plucking the skin off our people, man. Our
people finally coming back to life, man. You putting them right back in that dead state, man. Job 21 and 17.
Yep.
How oft is the candle of the wicked put out?
All right. How oft of the candle of the wicked put out? Keep going.
And how oft cometh their destruction upon them?
And how oft cometh the destruction upon them, man? Because that's the future of the Edomite, man.
That's right.
That's the future of America. That's the future of Israel and this whole Roman Empire beast system, man. All right? It's going to be destroyed, man. This whole Edomite infrastructure that's ruling this planet is going to be destroyed, man.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead.
It says, how about Shemel Shah distributed sorrows in his anger?
Mm-hmm.
They are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm careth away.
Right. And that wind is that destroying wind, man. Which is going to come from them ICBM nuclear missiles, man.
That's right.
That's going to be shot off by all these different nations that's going to gather themselves for war for America, man.
That's right.
You see? Go ahead.
And it says, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua layeth up his iniquity for his children, he rewardeth him, and he shall know it.
Read that again.
Yahweh Bashem Yahushua layeth up his iniquity for his children.
Yahweh Bashem Yahushua layeth up his iniquity for his children, man. All right? Keep going.
He rewardeth him, and he shall know it.
Right. He rewardeth him, and they shall know it, man. You see, the descendants of the so-called white man, the Edomite race, they got to pay. They got to pay for the sins of their forefathers, man. All right. You know, he says he laid up his iniquity for his children, man. They got to pay that tab, man.
Kind.
All right.
Because all of the wealth they have accumulated over these different different decades and centuries and all that, man. The Lord hasn't forgotten how they got that, man. Everything that their money is mostly funded by is off the rape, rob, and murder of our people.
That's
man.
right.
The blood, sweat, and tears of our people.
And that's just the truth, man. That's where you get that, like the brother was saying, that's where you get that generational wealth. You know, these businesses, a lot of these big businesses boomed off slavery, man.
Right. Johnson & Johnson, Wells Fargo, different things like that, man, show you that they still make money off our labor to this day, man. You know, so there's no getting around that, man. The Lord knows what you did to get all this, man. So you require a tab that you have to pay, man.
Right. Just a quick example too. When we went to what was the mountain we went to? The Indian
Cherokee.
Yeah, we went to the Cherokee Mountain, about 3 hours away from Charlotte or whatnot. And as soon as we got up there, man, you know, Esau turned basically, that was all of Gad's territory up there, man. He made it a tourist attraction, man. That shit looked all gimmicky, man. Tacky, man. Esau, he destroyed them Indians up, the so-called Indians up there, man.
They didn't have no authentic artifacts, like, well, not artifacts, but like souvenirs, like take on everything was all fucking cheesy looking, man.
Yeah.
Like that, you couldn't really find nothing up there that was worthy of like taking home.
You go up there, as soon as you went up there, they was just making mockery of Gad, man.
Exactly.
The statues, you know, Gad looking all simple and shit. You know, it's like a costume party and shit up there, man. You know, but that's the devil, man. Go ahead.
I'll show you. This is Colossians 2. Colossians 3:25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done.
Right. See, that's the karma scripture right there, man. Because you white people, you so-called white people, always talk about karma. Karma this, karma that.
You gotta pay for your past crimes.
Right. Well, this is it.
It says, but he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons.
Right. See, there is no respect of persons. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's not a respecter of persons, man. He hasn't forgotten, all right, the atrocities, the genocide that's been done to our people, the oppression that's continually going on with our people, man, the straight up poisoning and killing that they're doing to our people, the murders, everything, man. The Lord ain't forgot none of that shit, man. You see?
You forgot. You damn crackers forgot, man. You touched the apple of the Most High's eye, man.
God.
The Lord is angry with that, man.
God.
If somebody touch something that's sacred to you, man, and break it, destroy it, man, are you not going to be mad?
God.
Showing you that, hey, you underestimate the anger of the Lord. You underestimate the power of the Lord, man.
God. You have something? I'm going to get that Psalms 10 and 11, because you said they forgot.
Yep.
You know? Ecclesiastes 3:15 tells us that the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, require which is past, man.
Kind.
You see?
Psalms 10:11. He hath said in his heart, Yahweh Shem Yahushua hath forgotten.
Right. You see, this is the mindset of Esau. Read it again.
He saith in his heart, Yahweh Shem Yahushua hath forgotten.
He said that the Most High have forgotten. He's forgotten all of these things that you have done. Go ahead.
He hideth his face, he will never see it.
Right. He hideth his face, and he'll never see it, which is not true, man. All right. The eyes of the Lord are what?
10,000 times brighter than the sun. Man.
All right. So the Lord and his angels, they recorded everything, man. The Lord hasn't forgotten shit.
There's no secret unto the Lord, man. The Lord knows the thoughts of man. The Lord knows the action that you do in the dark. The Lord knows everything, man. So there's absolutely nothing you can do to try to hide from the Lord, man.
Come. And see, that's that pride that's within you, man. Because what does it tell you in Ecclesiastes 8? It tells you that because
8 and 11, I get it.
Yeah, get it real quick. You know, I don't want to paraphrase it. We're gonna let the scripture speak. All right? Because this is where that pride comes from.
Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
You see, and that's what the pride comes from. Because the scriptures say, read it one more time for me, Salakia.
Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
A sentence against the evil word is not executed speedily. Go ahead.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Right, because there hasn't been any judgments, all right, for these past actions, man. And that's why, as a whole, these Edomites are proud, man. Because they actually feel like nothing's going to happen to them. They got away with everything. You see what I'm saying? But see, the Lord, he's on his own time, man. He's gonna bring judgment on his time, man.
Yep, because it was a point of time when you damn devils actually thought the Lord was with y'all, man. Whenever In a way, he was though, because
Con.
when he helped took down
That's a good point.
Gad, what they call what, manifest destiny, right?
Yeah, manifest destiny.
So
Yeah, con.
the Lord allows you to take down His people to help further the narrative that what He wanted to happen. He wanted our people to go down,
Con.
so that we would go into this state we're in, so we can come back and worship Him, man. So
Con.
everything that He allowed you to do, you got proud, you bigged yourself up and got proud to where, hey, when we telling you the Lord allowed you to do this just so He can take you down, you no longer believe that, man.
Con.
Hey, there's no God that's going to take me down. You said that out your mouth, man.
Con. And this is a precept to land back on what you said, because, like the brother said, these Edomites actually thought that the Lord was with them.
Con.
All right. This is Zechariah 11:5. Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. All right. And that's exactly what these devils do. They've been slaying us for generations, for centuries, man.
Right.
All right. And will they hold themselves guilty? Hell no, man. They take no responsibility in anything that they've done to our people, man.
That's right.
That's their nature, man.
Yep.
All right. Because unto them, we're not considered humans to them. You see what I'm saying? We're considered animals unto them. All right. It says Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord. You see, I am rich. And that's what they were saying, man. They thought the Lord was with them. They would say, bless the Lord, because they had us in slavery.
Yep.
They had us dominated in captivity. We was building up America, this kingdom. Had us on the plantations and whatnot.
Yep.
Like the brother was bringing out, they came over here, destroyed Gad and Reuben, took over the land, you know. So they actually thought the Lord was rich, manifest destiny, you know. So they thought the Lord was with them. It says, they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. You know, which goes back to these sellouts, all right? These so-called, it could be false prophets, anybody that puts themselves in a position of leadership for our people, man.
Yeah.
You see? These pro-activists and shit, these political leaders, religious leaders, or whatever, they don't care about our people, man.
Just the leaders of our people, man. What's that? Jeremiah 17:4. Talking about
the Gates language,
yeah.
Jeremiah 14:2.
Kind of show you the leaders of our people, man. They help further the narrative that you want them to do, and to keep our people lost.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
So you can't get around that, man.
Con.
Esau, his judgment is at hand. I'm gonna go back to that Colossians.
Go ahead.
3:25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done,
Con.
and there is no respect of persons, man. So it's showing you that Esau, you have to get your judgment one way or another.
Have
man.
to.
Because it is the Lord is a righteous power, man. He's perfect balance, man. So it's gonna come back upon your head, man.
Like the brother said, you Edomites have to get your judgment, man, because what's going on right now is that people know that when you read the scriptures, people know the judgments that's going to come down on Esau.
Yep.
And that's why nobody's claiming to be Esau, man. nobody wants to be Esau right now, man.
Nope.
Everybody's trying to dodge that.
Nope.
Oh yeah, the so-called white man descended from Japheth. The so-called white man is you know, whatever else they put out there, man. The Arabs, man.
Whoever, man.
You know,
Yeah,
he could be. These devils could be anybody but Esau.
right.
You know.
Right. Because they know this is coming. This is Isaiah 14:21.
God.
It says, prepare. I'm going to go up to 20 slugger. It says, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned.
Right. So Israel is not going to be joined unto these Edomites, man. All right. There ain't no saving these devils. Okay. We're not going to be joined unto them, man. These are the people who slayed our nation, man. You know, that destroyed us, man. So you think that the Lord is going to have mercy upon them, man?
God, because I tell you, hey, they have to pay for their iniquity, man. Because what we was going into, man, hey, they always like to say that wasn't me, that was my forefather that did it, man. And we was going into reincarnation is biblical, man. So the scriptures tell you that you come back every third or fourth generation, man. So in all actuality, your forefathers was you, man. So in all actuality, you have to pay for your own sins, man. You know, so the Lord has you back in here now, so you can get your judgment that you received for your past doings.
That's
man.
it.
That's why it tells you verse 21: prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face, of the world with cities, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to pay for your forefathers' sins, man, which was your sins. And it says that, and they will not rise. That so you ain't gonna come back into the power. See,
Right.
Once you take out of power, you're not gonna come back, man.
That's it.
And you know, the Lord is continue to allow y'all to spread y'all seed, man, because we need slaves, man.
That's it.
That's your destiny is slavery.
That's it.
Hardcore bondage for 1,000 years, and after that's over, you're gonna be put in a pit and burned alive, man.
Come.
This is Job 27:14 to
God.
prove that. It says, if his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. So the only reason the Lord is still allowing your seed to be spread out throughout the earth, because it's for the sword, man.
That's
slavery, and for us to get a righteous payback unto y'all, man.
Con.
You know?
Yep. Beautiful, bro.
That's just what it is, man. You can't get around that, man.
Can't. You know?
Hey, your judgment, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Mm-hmm.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
Right. So that's balance, man. Okay? He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This is what the nation of Israel is waiting on, man.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? It tells you in Psalms that we're gonna wash our feet in the blood of the wicked, man. All right? Literally, man. You know? And that's the patience and faith that we have in, man.
God,
that's Salaki. That's
you good.
that's having a ruling class mentality, as Apostle Tahar would say, man.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's showing if you got any sense, hey, you gotta reap what you sow, man.
God.
So Esau, he reaped slavery and bloodshed. So that's what he gotta get, man.
Yep.
I mean, he sowed slavery and bloodshed, so that's what he gotta receive, man.
God.
Because as we were saying, Yahweh Shemel Shah is a righteous power. He's a righteous balance, man. So payback is biblical.
That's
and
it.
The only way for Esau to atone for American sins, man, is for his blood to be shed for America, man.
Come.
This is Numbers 35 and 33, which is the law.
Come.
It says, so shall ye not pollute the land wherein ye are. For blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only way that America can be cleansed is by the blood of you damn Edomites, man, and you other nations, but mainly Esau, man.
Come.
When Yahweh Shemel Shah nukes this place, man, that's going to be the sacrifice which y'all long to have, man.
Come.
To cleanse this land, man, because once it's cleansed by the fire, ain't nothing in here going to dwell anymore, man.
Come. So the scriptures say blood for blood, basically.
That's it. That's righteous judgment, though, man.
Come.
That's how y'all rule. So, hey, the Lord is returning what y'all want, man.
Come. Give me one more. We end it with
Okay.
this. Give me Proverbs, chapter 8, I believe, in verse 30, because the scriptures say that evil men understand not judgment, man. You
Okay,
see,
okay.
so somebody would hear that, which we just read out of the scriptures, and you know, turn their face, man. But the scriptures say what they say. I think it's Proverbs 8 and 30 something. Let me check. Slakia. Evil men understand not judgment. Let me see if I can find it.
Kind of, because that, like the brother was saying, man, you can't unless you have a righteous mind and you actually, you know, keeping it real with yourself, man. That's the only way you're going to accept that, man. Because yeah, it sounds harsh, man, but it is what it is, though, man. You can't knock whatever is truth, man. It's just truth, you know.
I'm about to pull it. I gotta pull it up right here. All right, this is Slakia. Let me get it. Evil men understand not judgment. Proverbs, Slakia, understand not. And then we'll end it off that. Understand not. I know I'm close by. Yeah, Proverbs 28. I said Proverbs 8. Proverbs 28 and 5, Slakia. All right, and I'll read it real quick. Proverbs 28 and 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua understand all things.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So we understand, excuse me, we understand that the judgments that's written in the scriptures, all right, are true, man. The Lord is going to pay back. Like the brother said, payback is biblical, man. We understand that. But it says evil men understand not judgment, man. See, the wicked, they're not going to understand that, man. 2/3 of our people ain't going to get that, man. You know, because they've been taught in this world that God is love. You know what I'm saying? Forgive and give. God wouldn't do anything like that, man. The Lord is going to pay back all wickedness, man.
That's right.
You know, it even tells you in the scriptures that all evildoers shall be cut off from the earth, man. You see? You know?
That's it.
Hey, plain Jane. You know? So, hey, man, we hope that lesson was edifying. We'll close it out. You know, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. All right? Double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. And double salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing. Shalom.
Shalom.